All troops will debark for ground assault. Prepare to target the main generator.
Empire Strikes Back is, hands down, my favourite Star Wars film. Everything about it is spot on. If I could go back and change something, I wouldn't, because there's nothing to change. So to make something from ESB is really exciting for me. As you guys know, RS is synonymous with lineage helmets. And the reason for that is because that's what I'm interested in. I don't want something that looks like it. I want something that connects me to the film. A replica just needs to have lineage, because when you compare the two, or you get them next to each other, and you really can appreciate the differences, that's when that lineage shines through. Otherwise, you've just got something that looks a bit like what you remember seeing. And I don't want that. I want something to be exactly the same. And even if that means it's got flaws and it doesn't look as good as you imagined it did or you remember it did, that's the whole point. That's what I want. Give me more of it. Over 10 years ago, we kicked this off with Simon's original Stormtrooper helmet. And then that led to us acquiring a studio-made Scout helmet, which was super exciting at the time and something that I'm still proud of. That in turn led to us acquiring some studio-made TIE Pilot parts. Later down the line, we've acquired the Hero faceplate. Recently, we made replicas from an original Boba Fett Hero helmet. This is what really drives us, that direct lineage. So when we got the production-made Snowtrooper helmet a few years ago now, immediately we had thoughts of creating the Snow Commander. It was a project that we really wanted to do. I mean, the nostrils are still part of the Snowtrooper helmet. They just took that Snow Commander helmet and chopped the bottom off to create the Snowtrooper. So that we know that all the top of it is correct. What we don't have is obviously the bottom and around the back of the cowl. And it was always a simple, or a simple-ish project for us to create our own Snow Commander helmet. But then we found out there was an actual Snowtrooper Commander casting stroke mould in existence. The fact that something even exists from the Snow Commander helmet is, to be honest, is quite surprising. To my knowledge, the Snow Commander helmet is not in the Lucasfilm archive. It may be in a private collection, I hope it is, or it may not exist anymore. So to be able to bring a lineage Snow Commander helmet to the community, as you're watching this video now, you probably can't believe it, because I couldn't believe it. So this has been around 3 or 4 years in the making, back and forth with the collector that had this particular piece, and it's finally happening. So we managed to track down a mould that's been taken off the original casting of the sculpt that was made. So the lineage is just unbelievable on this, and it gives us such an amazing base to create the perfect Snowtrooper Commander. So what we're actually looking at here is a casting of the original sculpt that was made to create the Snowtrooper. Now, we spoke to Brian Muir and ran through how this would exist and what the process was when going from a sculpt to a vac form piece. And basically he broke it down like this. The sculpt is created, a mould is made, pieces are cast out of that. They will make as many castings out of the mould as they need to create each individual vac forming tool. Then they're refined, part of that process will be a small amount of cleaning up and sharpening up. They will be the vac foaming tools. They will either be moulds made of those or they'll go straight from the plaster. That's the process of going from the sculpt to the finished helmet. So we've taken a casting out of this mould and we have then created our own tools from that casting. When we got the first casting, which was quite rushed to be honest, out of the mould, so we could appreciate exactly how it looked, and we compared it to the Snow Trooper, just straight away you could see how everything matched, like the weird kind of off, asymmetric shape of the dome, exactly the same. The details of the squares down the back, I mean, I know you might think, it's just squares. It's not, they match absolutely perfectly. So we were just absolutely blown away. This thing is completely unexpected. Who knew it was coming? Not even me, and we've been trying to get this for 4 years, so there you go, dropped in our lap. And this is what makes the community so special. This is what keeps us going and enables these pieces to come to the community. And thank you to everybody out there who's believed in us, especially through our recent issues. Hopefully this is a little bit of payback and it's something else, that another lineage helmet that we are able to bring and share with all of you guys out there. And that makes everybody immensely proud and is why we do this. It is exactly why we do this. So thank you to everybody for sticking with us, and this is the kind of thing that we do. We've had an amazing couple of weeks working on this, and thanks really does need to go to the people who made it possible, Big Sean and the Holly, because they've put the effort in, they've done the legwork, and never really tell the team how well they're doing. Something I should definitely do more of. So thanks to you guys, you've done an amazing job in getting us to this stage of the project, and I'm sure we're going to bring it to completion. The Snow Commander helmet project is going to continue. We've got a little bit more work to do. We just wanted to share some progress, and well, we couldn't wait any longer really, because we were just so excited. So do stay tuned, there'll be more updates coming. Hope you like what you've seen so far on the project. If you've got any comments, please leave them below. Yeah, I hope that's come as a big surprise to you. So thanks for watching and have a great weekend, and we'll be back here same time next week, if not before.